Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallways.
Now, I had seen the movies, and I don't know if it was the camera that made him look short, or if he had a big growth spurt after Hogwarts, but when I met Harry for the first time, he was much taller than I had expected. When I found out that Harry was coming to OLG, I lobbied hard to get him in my homeroom. I was ecstatic when he showed up on my list. I can't say I didn't have a little help, though.
Maslowski!
I remember when Harry first came to OLG, he got off to a really rough start.
All right, anybody have the answer to number 1? Yes.
Professor Clemens, I have the answer.
You can call me Mr. Clemens.
Okay, Professor. Is the answer 2 Radical 13?
That's correct.
Yes! 10 points for Gryffindor!
Beyond class A, okay, let's get started on our in-class essay. All right? Essay.
Professor Gill, ¿cómo se dice butterbeer?
Cerveza de mantequilla.
Professor Gill, ¿cómo se dice sorcerer's stone?
Piedra filosofal.
Professor Gill, ¿cómo se dice Tri-Wizard Tournament?
¿En serio? El torneo de los tres magos.
Professor Gill, ¿cómo se dice Expecto Patronum?
Ya, basta, no más. Señor Potter, vete, ya. No más.
Alright class, today we continue our discussion on medicals. We've already talked about the loaves and the fishes and the human and the blind man. Let us now focus on the amazing walking on water.
Professor,
Yes, Potter.
when Jesus walked on water, what charm or curse did he use to do this?
Did not use a charm or curse, Potter. Right, just miracle. Like the other ones. No charms, no curses.
Professor,
Yes, Potter.
did Jesus use a wand? And if so, I'm guessing it was made of ravenswood.
No. No wand, no ravenswood, no ravens or crows or anything like that. Just another miracle like the other ones.
Professor,
Yes, Potter.
did he by chance use gillyweed to aid him in this endeavor?
I don't even know what gillyweed is, Potter, but it is not in the Bible anywhere, and no, Jesus didn't use any gillyweed. Okay? Let's move on. Walking on the water is one of his miracles, but the biggest miracle of all, everybody, is the resurrection. Yes, and no, Potter, the resurrection did not happen because of a charm or a spell or a wand or any kind of gillyweed at all. Just another miracle, the biggest one, of course.
Professor,
Yes, Potter.
when Jesus rose from the dead, did he by chance use a Horcrux?
I felt really bad for him. I think he was really homesick.
Never mind, I'll find someone like you. I wish nothing but the best for you too. Don't forget me.
But then things started to change for Harry, and he started to get a little more comfortable at OLG. A little too comfortable.
So that's how we know that sunspots are a direct relation to the solar flares and solar storms that we have. Harry, what's going on?
What? Nothing.
This is your last warning, Harry. Otherwise, you're going to be out of here. Can anybody tell me how Earth's magnetic field is affected by the solar storms?
you doing in here all alone? You're supposed to be at gym running the mile.
Yeah. Mr. Solston's a bit tied up at the moment.
Potter!
And then there was the whole Nud incident.
Students, this is an announcement, a very special announcement. For this year's spring break, you get an extra week at spring break. Also, there will be no wearing of uniforms for the remainder of the school year.
Yeah, he got a detention for that little stunt, and that's where he ran into a familiar face.
Excuse me, Professor.
Yes?
I have detention tonight in room 201, and I don't know where to go. I cannot find it on my map.
It's just actually out the door and across the hall and down one. You don't really need a map for it. It's just out the door and down one. I don't think you need the map.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Professor. Can you tell me which teacher detention is with tonight?
Sure, yeah, let me check. Ooh, yeah, I can't really say.
Here we go.
Hello, Harry. I've been expecting you.
Voldemort.
Why don't you have a seat, Harry?
My scar!
What's the matter, Harry? Have a headache?
Oh, what time is this over?
3:45. Why, are your parents picking you up? Oh wait, I already killed them!
And after that, everyone was cool with Harry.
He was the man.
I can be your hero, baby. I can kiss away the pain, oh yeah. I will stand by you forever.
So I said, Ginny, do you love me? And she said, no, but that's a really cool Nimbus 2000.
And then it was like Harry Potter fever took over the school.
Immobilis! Crucio!
Wingardium Leviosa!
Open Sesame! Expelliarmus! Ridiculous! Lumos! Zinger! Incendio! Morte!
Expecto Patronum!
Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Reducto! Abracadabra!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Wingardium Leviosa.
Expecto Patronum!
Stupefy!
Imperios! Flipendo! Wingardium Leviosa!
Sextum
Sempra!
The 8th graders. Going around with all these charms and spells. What a bunch of followers.